Jim, so now we're hearing the call for expats to leave South Korea. Are people really taking this seriously?
No. In a word, that's the answer to your question. I was watching North Korean television just a couple of hours ago when this news was announced. The anchor very sternly came on and had this to say. Let me just share it with you word for word. If there's to be a war, we do not wish to see foreigners in South Korea to be harmed. There should be measures over the safety of foreigners, including foreign institutes, companies, and tourists in South Korea, including Seoul. So running the whole gamut there. They don't include that they would be the ones, of course, that would be firing the missiles, the artillery, the rock, whatever, that would be harming all of these people. But they do stress that they have their best interests in mind. We checked with the American Chamber of Commerce. We checked with the British and U.S. embassies and other embassies here. And, you know, right around there, there's just really one message, which is stay calm, stay put. Been through this before. A lot of this, they know, is aimed, it's an economic war, if you will, Pauline, to trying to hurt South Korea's economy, hoping that perhaps somebody will leave. Companies may have made some contingency plans, but nobody's pulling out. Pauline?
And we've seen this kind of behavior before. It really is a pattern with all this bluster and the saber rattling. But still, even though the British Chamber of Commerce and the American consulate saying that, you know, everyone needs to stay calm, we are all looking to tomorrow because that is the day that Pyongyang has indicated they may make a move. So any sign that something may happen tomorrow?
Well, South Korean officials are still insistent that their best intelligence indicates that it will be launched tomorrow. It will be a medium-range rocket, and it's going to be the kind of event that North Korea is not supposed to do. You know, they're not supposed to be developing ballistic missiles for sale. This is one of their chief, you know, ways of earning money. They sell these missiles to countries like Iran and Pakistan. Those countries then take them and paint them in their national colors and give them new names. But the missiles are seen as a destabilizing threat. North Korea is under sanctions from the UN Security Council as a result of all of this. They're going to go ahead. We should note here, Pauline, they have not notified the relevant international air and maritime authorities that have to be notified so they can, you know, at least know what area this could be fired in. Back to you.
Yeah. And Jim, one more question. What are the experts saying about Kim Jong-un himself? What exactly does he want from this? Is it direct diplomatic talks with the U.S. or is it more than that?
Well, it's more than that. He wants, first of all, he wants a peace treaty with the United States that guarantees the survival of his regime, the Kim family dynasty, you know, a formal peace treaty. He's sick of the just, you know, living in the armistice. He wants a lifting of the United Nations sanctions. All of these things, he wants to be able to keep his nuclear weapons program for defensive purposes, wants to be able to keep the ability to develop and sell ballistic missile technology. All of these things he wants, and at the end of the day, here's the big question. When the whole world turns to him and says, after all of this, you want us to lift sanctions? The answer is no. What will be his response then? How will he climb down? That's the real question, Pauline.